Alright, we're in yet again. And I guess it's only fair for me to preface this video with a welcome to all of the new people that are here as a result of Finch's video. So yeah, welcome. Hopefully I can entertain y'all. To give just a brief, I guess, introduction for anyone that's new here. What's up? I'm Rabia. I'm an NU council member, an NU room owner, NU forum mod. I lead NU scenes. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I do a lot of NU related stuff. And so as a result, you're probably very predominantly my content revolves around NU. Occasionally, I'll consider doing a video of another tier because, I don't know, I'm at least semi-competent at battling, so I think I can, if given a team, have success on the ladder in other tiers. Like, I have one UU video, but that's it. And I feel that I'm much more fit to record NU because I think my experience in this tier is conducive to, like, actually saying something, meaningful or interesting about the metagame. And I do prefer to be able to add something to my videos, other than just, oh boy, here's another battle, and it's turn 3, and this, that's just not as fun. And so, I like being able to provide a little bit extra, comment on, meta trends, some Pokemon's position in the meta, why something has things like that. And you'll also see that I do some, like, general meta analysis videos. Occasionally, I like going over when we ban stuff, because I think I have a decent amount of insight into why things get voted on and why the results come out as they do. So hopefully I can get y'all more informed just on NU happenings as a whole. Anyhow, this live, I'm loading up just boring bog standard Kangaskhan plus spikes. It's a really strong archetype. Kangaskhan really appreciates from having its checks weakened by spikes. That's really all I can say about it. Let's get a game. This team, I will preface this, I'll leave the team in the description, but this team is 1000% weak to opposing Toxicroak. And so, yeah, that's gonna be annoying. I'm also non-focus blasted, so I'm actually checked pretty well by their Fisk. Fortunately, I do have a Clefairy. I'm also knock on my Clef, which is great. So I should be able to help cripple this. Their Silvally type is, I want to say it's probably Dark, mostly because they have no Ghost Resist otherwise. On their team, I'd honestly use like Skuntank over to Silvally. I don't think Silvally is very necessary. But Kangaskhan's got a really great matchup. I will want to make sure that I get Chip on Eldegoss, because I am Jolly Kanga just to help with the Croak matchup. It at least lets me outspeed non-choice Scarf Toxicroak and KO with Earthquake. But I'm gonna just lead off with my Pharaoh, and unfortunately, oh boy, they lead right off with this stupid sock, man. Honestly, I want to stay in because I'm pretty sure he's gonna knock. But I also think that's a pretty poor play overall. Yeah. So as a result of me being a bitch, and so he gets to knock my Clef, but fortunately I know he's gonna go into this. So I could get that knock immediately back onto him. Look at that. And we're just gonna trade rocks, they're not bad. Yeah, so let's talk Kangaskhan. I think it's a stupidly good Pokemon in the tier. Not broken, but like, it's really good. It has a lot of checks, yeah, but it doesn't need to be like this insane offensive Pokemon that has no form of counterplay to still just put this huge amount of pressure on the opposing team. And I think it does a really good job of that. So he goes Goss here. I'm not always go hard road because I know he's gonna spin. I'm actually gonna trick immediately. Yeah. Alright, so you were not allowed to put multiple Pokemon to sleep. Hopefully my opponent now realizes that. And now he's gonna go Lantern here. I'll just go for Shadow Ball. I mean, he's locked into this. Hey man, I'm just saying Croak is gonna be, I'm rarted. Well, I know what word you were trying to say, but I won't repeat it. Yo, Croak's looking already pretty good. This is a little annoying, but hey, we're going well. So, if I know he's gonna go into this, more than likely, I'll Shadow Ball, just in case he goes Fisk. Yeah, if I can get any like extra damage on the Fisk, that's just really good. I'm gonna just Shadow Ball this as well. I actually stole the Eldegoss's boots. That's so great. Oh yeah, that's just so great for me, man. Rotom not taking hazard damage is honestly immaculate. I'm just gonna go for another Shadow Ball. I don't see a reason to switch out. Like, he's gonna go for Stone Edge more than likely. I'm assuming that's what he has last. I mean, he could be Protect Blast, I suppose. Snap Trap as well. Also go for Shadow Ball. And he goes for Earthquake, so I'm starting to think that he might not be, yeah, okay, well he just gives me his Stun Fist. No, this game's going pretty well. Not gonna lie, this game is going a lot better than I anticipated. We get Lantern in for free here. I should have gone into Kanga, that's on me. That was a really bad play. We'll go Kanga now. He was always forced to go for the Shadow Ball. So I could Fake Out, but like, what's the point? Let's just Double Edge. This guy does not know how to switch out. He is staying in every time. Alright, so we go Sock here. That's a really... Okay, I'm about to say, I could make the really aggro play and go into my Rotom on the Sock. Predicting CC, because with... I think the knock damage might be Choice Band, actually, so I might have been faster. I don't know all the damage calcs off the top of my head, obviously. There are a couple for, like, other generations of Inyu that I know, like, for instance, I know that Passimian takes... What is it? It's like 78 from unboosted Comfy's Draining Kiss, or 72 max. And so, whenever I'd play Gen 7 Inyu, one of my favorite plays was to stay in versus Comfy, and just Gunk Shot it immediately. Because I knew they weren't going to be able to take me out. Yeah, so let's go back to the Kanga point, because I did kind of jump off that train immediately. I think Kanga's really good, because Scrappy Double Edge is great. And in terms of normal resists, there aren't actually a whole lot that are super common. You'll see, like, Stunfisk Galar is one of them. Gets used a lot, but that's, you know, it's pretty chippable, I'd say, with Earthquake, and we also have other ways of forcing damage onto with this team, I would say. You know, outside just hazard stacking, Knock Clef is a great little tool to have to get rid of its lefties, which also, of course, makes the hazard stacking more effective. And we have Trick Rotom. We can steal its lefties, give it a Scarf, make it nice and useless. And in general, Rotom's really good at forcing damage onto that Pokemon. Now, I will say this dude does not look to have a normal resist, but he does have this. He's got that Persian Alola, and Fur Coat pretty much makes that resist. Looking at his team, though, I'm gonna assume that Rotom's Nasty Plot plus Defog, because, I don't know. The problem is, you got, like, I think these three are just, like, gonna be some offensive variants. So I think this is Swords Dance, this is probably Scarf, and this is probably, like, Plot Defog. And then these are gonna be, like, you know, defensive, well, defensive, I say. The fast, utility, standard Alola Persian stuff. Probably Spadef, Restalk, Superpower Malamar, and then, like, you know, defensive Spikes, Garbodor. That's what I'm thinking heading into this game. I don't love Spike Stack plus Defog, I'm really not too sure why he doesn't have, like, a rocker here. I think Clef would benefit his team a lot more if he wanted a physically defensive hazard setter. Yeah, I would go Clef there, my friend. Anyhow, he has no Volt Absorber, so I'm just gonna lead Lantern. Oh, he leads off with the threat. I see. Okay. Now, the problem with this Pokemon, it's a little bit annoying to deal with. So we're gonna Volt. We actually... 30%. I don't think this is that bulky. Oh, I see. You are Substitute. Oh, no. What the heck? Friends? I think he's Suction Cups. I think he is Suction Cups. We have spotted a Suction Cups Malamar. That's actually kind of funny though. Sub and then Acupressure to boost, and then you can't be phased out. He actually goes into Silvally normal, and we get a knock versus it. I'm gonna stay into Rock. Bro, I have no idea what this Pokemon does. Help. He's physical. Help. Does this mean he can't touch me though? Is he like... He has to be Crunch multi-attack. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna Crunch here. I'm gonna do a million with Gyro. I'm very scared of this dude's team. These are some cool techs though. I don't think they're good, but they're cool. And honestly, Pokemon is definitely a game of experimentation, so I'm not even gonna, like, give him too much flack for these, in my opinion, pretty suboptimal sets. So yeah, obviously I take the Crunch Roll, but I don't want this getting too choked. It's just really good to have Ferroseed at a high amount of health so I can really take advantage of Garbodor. As, you know, Toxicroak can get Stomping Tantrum, that's annoying. Rotom can get Gunk Shot poisoned, that's annoying. Ferroseed pretty much invalidates Garbodor as a Pokemon. It can't do anything to me. Even if it goes for, like, that boosted Stomping Tantrum, after, you know, I switch into Gunk Shot, it gets that power boost, that ain't really gonna do anything. He goes Rotom. We do not see Boots. So, what are you gonna be, like? Are you sub-split? Maybe. Maybe sub-lefties. Okay, so he is lefties. Probably not sub-split, though. And I'm just gonna Volt Switch here. You shouldn't stay. If he stays in, then I can just go out to, like, anything on my team, because he can't touch Lantern, really. He can be toxic, I guess. But he can't stop me from volting out here. Ah, I see. No, he can stop me, because I'm faster. Okay, well. This dude's team is interesting. He's, like, max HP? I don't know. I really don't want to go for a water move, because I don't want this coming in for free. But he refuses to switch out. Oh my god, I don't like this. Guys, I don't like this. Alright, you know what? We just have to start attacking this. I can't keep volting. He is lefty's defog. Alright, we're getting a lot of luck. I'll say might be. You're not even the one getting lucked! Why are you dropping that emoji? Hello? Come on now. Yes, this dude's like max HP, max special attack, I guess? I feel like this took a lot less damage though than it would have if he was like max special attack modest or something, so I don't know what to make of his set. I mean, I'm AV Lantern, so I'm really bulky, but I don't know. Also, I guess I probably should have always just been leaving Lantern in anyway, because its one purpose was to check this. You would have thought your Lantern was scarfed if you didn't use H-Pump. Well, I'm gonna disagree and say that Scarf Lantern is not a set. So I don't think he was going to think that for very long, if ever. Alright, so now here's the annoying part, right? So I'm gonna go Kanga here. I'm gonna go for Fake Out. We're gonna have to play around this. So we're gonna go this as he goes for the Vacuum Wave. Yep, alright. This is what we call outplaying our opponent. I gotta make these plays because I'm very scared of Toxicroak. So I'm gonna go Ferroseed here, forcing the Malamar. Yo, what if he's Nasty Plot, Burning Jealousy, Persian Alola though? That could be a doozy. I could also go Clefairy, just force in the Garbodor though. I think that's an okay play too. Let's do that. I'd rather prevent one of these from getting in and giving me issues. I think this is the better play, yeah. So we know if he's forced into this. Let's go Ferroseed here. He stockpiles up. So I guess he's just 6 setup Pokemon, so I am going to assume this is Nasty Plot. This actually goes for Body Press and does a lot. Wow. Okay. So we're going to go Rotom, and we're going to Trick. Guys, nothing on his team wants to be given a Scarf. Yeah, there we go. So now we make sure this is neutered. So I think we should be in a pretty good spot. This dude's actually got a lot of Elo. Wow. He goes Malamar. I'm just going to my Kanga, and I'm just going to press Double Edge here. I don't need to Fake Out, I'm faster. And if he goes into the Alolan Persian, I want to do as much damage as I can. But yeah, even if this is set up Alolan Persian, which we know it is, he's going for Nasty Plot here. Yeps. As I said, he is 6 setup Pokemon. That's actually, like, really annoying. Yo, wait! This is so cash! I'm gonna leave this in and let it fade to that. And this is why we have Vacuum Wave Croak. It is such nice insurance to have. Like, on this team, I probably could just say Focus Blast. I don't really know if I need the priority. I got a Scarfer, and then I have, you know, double Prio Kanga. But it's just, it's really nice to not have to worry about things like that. And yep, let me go into this. We just win. Not bad. We definitely got really lucky versus that Rotom. And I think, had I not been so caught off guard by its set, and so paranoid of going into Croak, I probably wouldn't have played like I did around it, but yeah. That set caught me. I didn't know what to think when I was faster with my Lantern. You know? It's like, Lantern should never be faster than Rotom Frost. Rotom Frost, the only set on that I think is worth running is Boots, Max Special Attack, Max Speed, Timid, with like Nasty Plot, Defog. Well, Nasty Plot, Volt, Blizzard, and then like Defog's good, Pain Split's good, Wisp is good, T-Bolt's good. Something like that. So now we got this guy's team, and this is a Rox Clefairy. He could be Spadef Clef on this team, because he's got the Weezing, and that handles a lot of things that you run Fizdef Clef for, so we're gonna go into this assuming it's Spadef Clef. And then I'm gonna assume that he has to be Dark Valley on this team, right? If you're Spadef Clef, I feel you have to be Dark Valley, because otherwise you get run down by, like, a lot of things, like Ghost types. I don't think Weezing's bulky enough to handle a lot of the offensive ghosts, the physical ones like, you know, Choice Band, Frostlass, Golurk, etc. Fortunately, Kanga is pretty good this game for me, though, so it's something we can keep in mind. I also noticed that he can't stop me from Volt Switching, so I'll lead off with Volt Switch Pokemon. I also know you can't Oko me, so I'm gonna just stay in an Hydro. He might go Decidueye here, that's okay. The scary part about Decidueye is trying to figure out what set he is. And I also am risking just losing the game, I think, turn 1 by going for Hydro, but you know what? I like to live dangerously. The smart play is always to go Clefairy here. Oh, and I do miss. So we got bailed out by him going for a switch. I actually think he is Fizdef Clef. He does knock my Bylite early. I'll go for a knock as well. We can trade knockoffs, it's fine. So, I kind of want to knock again here, but I'd like to get rocks up. We'll knock here. Yeah. For those that are new, I'm sure you haven't heard my tirade yet about Fizdef Clef and why it's so good. Let me tell you, Fizdef Clef checks so many Pokemon in this tier that are common right now. It's insane. You check Kanga, you check SD Rapidash, you check Life Orb Gourgeist Small. Like, those are 3 of the most prevalent breakers in the tier, and to have a Pokemon that just says, no, you don't get to win, it's so nice. I mean, obviously Rapidash can just Swords Dance through you, but you at least prevent it from 2-hit KOing you immediately with Blitz. Oh, he's neutralizing Gas Weezing. Okay. That actually kind of helps my Kanga. I can Earthquake it when I predict it to come in. Not bad. I go Croak here. I'm gonna go Croak. Yeah. And since I'm special, he's not as big of a threat to me. Let's plot up and see what his immediate response is to me. As if his immediate response is to go, like, Rotom, then I might just start throwing off Shadow Balls. We dodge a Willow, that's super good. I mean, I'm definitely going for Shadow Ball here. A boosted Sludge Bomb would do a lot to his Rotom. But I also feel like he might just stay in, and if I can get this... Okay, he gives me Decidueye, that's good. Decidueye is gonna look... Decidueye is looking like a problem. No. He could be Iron Head. I want to keep this around. Okay, he is just Psychic Fangs. That's a little bit better for me then. And we're gonna go for Leech Seed here. Because I think he might go Well, if he's gonna go Rapidash, I should knock. But Leech Seed's a better mid-ground play in case he stays in, I would say. If he goes Clefairy, then, well, that's fine, I guess. But seeing Psychic Fangs lets me know that he's not gonna have Iron Head. It'll be multi-attack, Swords Dance, and then, like, he won't be Defog either, so his last move will be U-Turn or Flame Charge. And it's hard for me to say which, because he does have this, could be pivoting, this definitely has Volt Switch, so we don't know for sure if he has one of those moves. Yeah, he goes to Rotom. I do miss, that sucks. I'm just gonna knock, though. He actually goes for a Trick. That's fine. It's not ideal. But I think we can still keep Silvally Dark in check. As long as I have priority alive in the back, like these guys, we should be able to manage. I'm gonna just go Lantern here. Lantern also can do a lot of work, actually, with this Clefairy's EVO gun. It's gonna be a lot more pressured. And I'm honestly somewhat surprised he didn't go for another trick there. Fortunately, we do connect Hydro. Honestly, that did a... Okay, for some reason when I hovered over this and I didn't see the, what's it called, Spadef stat boosted, I got really confused at first. Then I remembered, oh wait, yes. So we're gonna go Pharisee versus this as he high horsepowers. Now we know he's gonna Flare Blitz here. And we're just gonna stay in. I'll press Spike. But yeah, I can try to force a lot of chip damage on this. That's pretty much just what I'm going for. As he goes into his Clef. Last move on this is gonna be Moonblast. We're just gonna Spike up. I see no reason not to try to like pressure all of his last few Pokemon. This is just the ideal line for me. Yep, now we go to my own Clef, softball back up. We're in a great position, guys. And because the Weezing's neutralizing gas, he actually takes Spikes damage. That's why I can't really recommend this ability over Levitate. I don't really see what neutralizing gas does for you, outside of making Clefairy maybe take helmet damage from you. But even that's not that valuable. So I don't know. We get to get Croakin for free here, though. And now we're just going to fire off a Shadow Ball. We got the chip now that we needed on this. And now we can just Volt Switch. If he goes out to the Clefairy, we get in Kanga. That's... Oh, that's when we start going to town. This now no longer checks Kanga either. So that's ideal. I feel like my Rotom is... Not my Rotom, my Ferris is the best play here. Mostly because I think I just prevent Rapidash from doing anything this way. As he goes into this, we're just gonna Gyro Ball spam until he takes me out. Yes. And now, Mama Kanga has arrived. We're going to go for the Fake Out, and I'm going to go for Sucker Punch, and it will KO you. Not bad. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't go to his Clef, but eh. He actually goes Rapidash here. You don't KO me with anything, so I'm gonna stay in an Earthquake. And maybe they go for Sword Dance here, trying to make a play, hoping I don't know. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure why he went Rapidash before his Clef. Clef would have been messed up though, because I took out its Violite. Yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be it for this live. We got a couple good games. I definitely got lucky this live. I mean, wow. Especially against that Rotom Frost. Dodging 3 Blizzards in a row is immaculate for me. But yeah, I hope if you're new to the channel that you do stick around. I'm gonna keep pumping out content about as frequently as I always do, a few uploads per week. Sometimes I go on these streaks where I upload every day, but other days it'll be like, you know, maybe an uploaded in a couple days and another. It just depends on how I'm feeling, so I don't want to stress myself out and add too many responsibilities onto what I already have to do. But yeah, guys, that's it for this live, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.